Alright guys, we got 10 minutes for that news to hit, so what we're gonna do is went over the pairs already in the morning, right? Earlier. The ones that kind of already made their move for the day, the ones that are still moving counter trends, right? So like EA still moving counter, still see lower lows, lower highs, Euro CAD, same situation, right? Um, GA same thing, going counter, GCAD. It's not comfortable in the position that we're in. We're still making lower low, lower high, lower low, so we don't want to get trapped into this. GJ still overall 30-minute time frame, we're in a weird spot, so I'm not going to be trading GJ till we start trading between the 30-minute highs and 30-minute lows. Yo, good morning, good morning. We have USD that already hit STP. Gold that's again in a weird situation, right? We're trading in the middle of the zone, right? We have a zone of consolidation, right? Still no break of the highs, no break of the lows. Engulfing candles going short, engulfing candles going long. We have third month high, we have third week low. So there's all the confirmations are being thrown at us going both ways, right? So gold, we're just gonna sit out from this one for now. And then oil, we're still at the lower low, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low. We had the pullback going back into a lower high. Again, there's an engulfing candle here, but we're at the low of the daily zone. We're at the lows of the 4-hour lows. I'm not going to be looking for shorts at the bottom of the zone. And once again, go to the daily time frame. We're at the bottom of the zone. It's not the best place to look for a trade, right? We're in the lower low looking for that lower high. So we'll start looking for trades on oil again when we start the downtrend push. Once we get that lower high, that's when we'll start taking those trades. So we're gonna focus on AU, EU, GU, US30, USD CAD. Bitcoin not really, but I'm gonna keep this one on. Very interesting to see what price wants to do here. We have 2 weeks of drop, this week being the third week. Could I be expecting price to go down at this point into the third week low? At this point, not really. Right, we're already on Thursday. I'm not gonna be expecting price to move so many pips. Only having 1 day left of the week, but we'll keep an eye on it. Again, we have news at 8 minutes, so we'll see what price wants to do. Again, AU started giving us higher highs and higher lows, right? Gave us a little change of character here. At one point we had low, high, low, high, low, lower high, lower low, and then price ended up giving us another higher high here. This is a little change of character. And we know we're trading between this 30-minute low and 30-minute high. Right now price is just moving sideways, so gonna wait it out to see what news wants to give us. EU just moving sideways. Once again, just this 8 a.m. candle just gave us 17 pips going both ways. And again, I'm waiting for either a break of the highs or break of the lows, or we'll be looking for an engulfing candle, which we can see here in the 30-minute time frame. We still don't have one. Give us that little fake out. Still got 6 minutes. GU, same thing, just kind of moving sideways, but we're still within lower low, lower high, and lower low. Right? Yesterday we broke out of the zone consolidation. Today we got the little retest, but we've just been consolidating since the start of the market open for GU. US30, same thing, just in the little zone of consolidation. USD CAD, same thing, just in the zone of consolidation for today. Just waiting to see what price wants to do. We're in the middle between the 30-minute highs and 30-minute lows. Have no engulfing candles as of yet, so again, just gonna wait this one out. We're at the top, we're at the high of the day for today, so again, not the best place to take a trade. So just gonna wait it out for news. Once news hits, that's when I'll start looking for a trade if STP and ADR haven't been hit yet. That's what we'll be waiting for. Then let's go here to 4 hours real quick. I want to see if we have any engulfing candles going short. No valid ones. Nothing in the 15 or nothing in the 30. Okay, so we'll wait this one out. The only thing we have is in the lower time frames. Right, we had higher high, higher low, higher high, and then price went down and gave us a change of character. Right, gave us a little exhaustion candle going short. Right, a bearish exhaustion candle, small body, long wick, and then price started going up. So the only confirmation we have that price is gonna start to push up again is this exhaustion candle. So at this point, I really would say we don't have any valid entries just yet because of that exhaustion candle. So we'll wait it out. And then again, Euro USD, we're in the zone of consolidation. Our only valid entry at this point that we have for EU is going to be if in the 30-minute time frame, if we close above right? If the body closes above here, above the first red candle's wick in the next 5 minutes, then we could start looking for that entry on the engulfing candle retest. And that's pretty much for today, guys. Just gonna give it a few minutes. We'll see if we can catch any trades for today, and then we'll go on from there. S&P, same thing as US 30. It's just moving sideways. One point we're making lower low, lower high, lower low. Right? We had that one engulfing candle in the daily time frame that price tapped out of. Right, we were in this little zone of consolidation for a little bit. Right, but if you were patient and just waited for that trade to develop, you got the trade going short. Give you the break to retest to continue. Right, at this point now, price from yesterday gave us the inducement to the lows. Once we got the inducement to the lows, we went back up and gave us a higher high. So now that price, just looking at how price is moving, this could simply be right, very simple, very similar to US 30. Right, the only difference with US 30 and S&P is that US 30 is still trading between these highs and these lows. We still don't have any break of the highs. Compared to S&P, S&P gave us a little break of the high already. Right, so kind of waiting to see, is this the inducement, right, to trap traders, right, especially the retail traders who are trading this as a bullish flag post pattern, right, where price is going to consolidate between 23.6 and 38.2 to then start the uptrend push. Right, we know there's a lot of traders who are trading this as retail traders, trading this type of pattern, right? But at this moment, price is still in the zone of consolidation, so I wouldn't trade S&P or US 30 until we get those break of structures. Once we get those breaks, then I'll start trading it. Specifically US 32, we have a 30-minute engulfing at the top, right? So if we get this break, we know that we can start looking for those trades going back to the tops, back to the highs. And at this point too, thought I saw a gap in the market. They filled it. They have a gap here, but they filled it, and there's no gaps here in the 30-minute time frame. So yeah, right now again, we're still trading between that 30-minute gap and these 30-minute gaps. So we'll wait it out and see what price wants to do. So could this trade going long work out? Absolutely, it could. Again, we'll just have to wait for those confirmations. We have no engulfing candles, so no simple entries here. Just a little the risk of the fib retracement. No valid engulfing candle on the 15 on EU either. Red candle doesn't have a bottom wick. Again, nothing in the 5 minute, no valid engulfing in the 5 minutes, so I'm gonna wait this one out, guys. Again, I'm not gonna be in any rush. We have news that's gonna drop now in 2 seconds, so we'll see what price does here. Close below. A little fake out. Let's look at these other pairs real quick. We'll give the market 15 minutes here to develop after the news, and then we'll see what we're gonna take. If we could take any trades, then we'll take them. If not, then we'll wait it out. GU gave not a strong engulfing candle, but again, not the best engulfing candle, because again, price is still trading between lower low and lower highs, so give a little fake out for those traders. US 30 and S&P in the same situation, so we're just gonna wait for 9:30 for those. USD kind of the same place. Bitcoin just in this little zone of consolidation. Not only the consolidation for today's market structure, but the last couple of days we've just been rejecting highs, rejecting lows, rejecting highs, rejecting lows, rejecting highs. So Bitcoin is also one where we're just gonna kind of wait for price to develop and let us know what it really wants to do, and then we'll start taking those trades. Alright, we got 15 minutes after news. Let's see how these charts have developed. So AU still in the same spot, right? Still moving counter, not going where we want it to go, but it's all good. Right, we're here in the 4-hour time frame, just consolidating. We can see that price looks like it wants to break the highs, and we can see that more clearly in the 30-minute time frame. Right, EU, we're looking for that engulfing candle to be printed. We didn't get the engulfing candle. Right, got a little fake out in the last two 30-minute candles, and then price looks like it wants to start pushing to the top side. But again, for EU, we're here in the zone consolidation. So before we could take that trade, we want to see that break of structure of the highs first. We have no engulfing candles in the lower time frames. We have no engulfing candles in the higher time frames. So right now it's just pretty much a waiting game, right? So we'll wait for EU to give us what it wants to give us. We'll take a trade if it gives us the opportunity. If not, then we'll just wait it out and we'll come back tomorrow for tomorrow's trading session. GU, very similar. We're still in the zone in consolidation from the market open to now, just kind of moving sideways. Again, no engulfing candles, nothing really here letting us know what it wants to do. Also, we're still making lower lows and lower highs, so I don't want to get into these trades just yet going long. I don't want to get trapped where price is going to give us a lower high and then go into a lower low, right? So this is still moving counter. We'll wait for this one. US 30 and S&P could be in a very interesting situation, right? Again, like I was explaining earlier, US 30 gave us a break, so it went from lower low, lower high, lower low to higher high. US 30 is still trading lower low, lower high, lower low into the lower high, right? So while we go on S&P and it looks like it wants to give us a little, right, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, to where this could be a bullish flag post pattern. US 30 looks like that's going to be the fake out. Make everybody believe that this is where price is going to go up, but really is going to go short. Right, but again, US 30, I'm not really interested in trading it. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Reason I'm not really interested in trading it just yet, I want to see a break of the highs to then go up into our 30-minute zones, or price is going to start going down, continue that downtrend push to our 30-minute lows. So USD CAD, again, just in a consolidation for today. We're at the high of today, so right now I'm just kind of waiting for price to give us something, right? Some type of confirmation that we're ready to start moving. Right now we're still in the zone of consolidation. We have no breaks of the highs yet. We still have those exhaustion candles at the top side. And then Bitcoin, very similar. We're in the zone of consolidation. No break of the highs, no break of the lows, no break of the highs. Price is just moving sideways. So just gonna give it a little bit, to be honest. Again, a lot of these pairs, I need to see that break in the zone of consolidation. If we could get those breaks, then we'll start looking for those trades. If we don't get a break, then we will have to just wait it out. Just gotta wait it out. There's nothing more, nothing less to that. What's good, Muhammad? Welcome, my brother. Good morning, good morning. Any trades taken this week? Nothing too crazy. Just been a lot of waiting, to be honest. Um, we could go through the pairs one by one. Right? So like on AU, we're just been in consolidation. EA, we've been moving counter. Right? Remember EA, we were looking for that break above. We just consolidated, and then yesterday we broke below. ECAD, looking for price to turn around, but we're at the high of the daily highs, so we're just looking for a pullback. Nothing on EU, right? EU's been moving counter. GA similar to EA, right? We're looking for that break above for the break of structure, but then price started that downtrend push and we got that break yesterday. GCAD still making lower lows and lower highs, so nothing from there. GJ, we're not trading it just yet. We're not trading it just yet. GU, we've been moving lower lows and lower highs, so nothing on GU. US 30, nothing on US 30. Still making lower lows and lower highs here. Waiting to see what price really wants to do. USD CAD, we've been in the zone of consolidation once again. Nothing on USD CAD. USDs are very similar. Gold, we can see that price very similar to what we were talking about on GJ a couple weeks ago, right? These fake engulfing candles, right, in the zone of consolidation. We're at the top of the zone of consolidation, right? But it looks like price wants to finally give us that break above the highs, so it's looking good. So this week has been a little bit dry, right? Bitcoin gave us a little 372 on Tuesday. This is the only trade, right? We had 2 days of rise, gave us the pullback, still in this little zone of consolidation, gave us that push to the 50 EMA to give us a 372. But again, just for like today and yesterday, we're just waiting for the breaks of either the highs or the lows to let us know what price really wants to do. And then oil, I had nothing on oil. This was a one-on-one session that I had on Friday. Price still giving us lower lows and lower highs, but we're at the lows of the zone, so we're in a lower low in the higher time frame, so we're waiting for price to give us a pullback to then start taking those trades. So that's pretty much it for right now. Nothing too crazy. Let's take a look real quick. AU still in the zone of consolidation, still waiting this out. We have any engulfing candles? Nothing just yet. Still waiting on AU to move, and EU still waiting for price to let us know what it wants to do. We're still just trapped within the zone of consolidation. GU, same thing, we're still just trapped in the zone of consolidation. And then US 30 gave us that little exhaustion candle to the top side. I wouldn't like this engulfing candle going short because it opened with a gap. Opened with the gap, went up, filled the gap up, and started going down again on both US 30 and S&P. We have a green, green, red. The green candle does not have a top wick. Red candle opened with a gap, went up, filled the gap, started to push down to the bottom. So once again, I'm pretty much just gonna take this very easy today. I'm not gonna force any trades. We're not gonna put ourselves in a situation where we're getting in on the trap moves for the week. Once again, this is when we're looking at market structure, a lot of us could say, oh yeah, we're trading lower lows and lower highs, right? Which is very simple, just looking at market structure. But then when you start putting all the rules together in the market, right? Again, we have the retail traders who are trading this as a flag post pattern, right? Where price consolidates between 23.6 and 38.2, and then it starts that uptrend push, right? So then this is where a lot of traders are being trapped, right? You have the traders trading the simple market structure, lower lows and lower highs, to tap to the 30-minute highs. There's a lot of orders here being placed going short, right? And at the same time, there's a lot of orders that are yet to be placed, right? We have a lot of pending orders for the traders trading this going long as a bullish flag post pattern, right? Very similar to, again, what I was talking about for S&P, right? The difference is that S&P Again, we'll draw this out so I could draw it out a little better, right? S&P, we had lower low, lower high, lower low, and then price went up and gave us this higher high, right? So right now for S&P, the traders going short, if you're trading the same thing, their stop losses were already hit, right? And right now the only traders that are still left in this market are the pending orders for the people, again, trading this as a flag pulse pattern, a bullish flag pulse pattern, right? In consolidation between 23.6 and 38.2 to then continue that push to the top side. So again, we're just gonna sit this one out for today. Unless we have something crystal clear, something that really allows us to be like, okay, no, we're in a great spot to take a trade, then we'll take it. But again, all the pairs that we pretty much have left for the day, again, USD CAD just in a little zone of consolidation for today, just moving sideways. Still don't have a break of structure of the highs or the lows. Bitcoin, very similar, again, in the zone of consolidation, still don't have no break of the highs, no break of the lows. We have no confirmation that price wants to go, to continue that downtrend push. GU, same thing, we're just in a zone of consolidation. EU, same thing, just moving sideways, no break of the highs, no break of the lows, just price moving sideways. And then again, AU, waiting to see what price wants to do, again, in the zone of consolidation. So, the lower time frame and the 5-minute time frame, structure kind of tells us one thing, right? We had lower low, lower high, lower low, then price went up, gave us a higher high, higher low, higher high, and then went down and gave us a change of character, lower low. So we know that, again, just got to be patient. If price breaks these highs, then we know price isn't going to continue that downtrend push. If price breaks these lows, then we know we'll have solid entries to continue on with the continuation going short. And then something to keep a close eye on as well is STP for the day, right, on AU. So ADR is 55, STP is 36, and we've already done 38 pips for the day. So again, AU is in one of those situations where price is still moving sideways, but STP for the day is already hit. So are we gonna force the trade to continue the push, or are we just gonna wait it out for tomorrow's trading session? With that news that we've had in the last couple, well, from today and yesterday, we just gotta be a little patient. Here in the 15-minute time frame, we can see we have a green red being developed. So we have 20 seconds. Once again, kind of waiting to see what this candle wants to do in the 15-minute time frame. If we get an engulfing candle, then we'll most likely continue that trend to the bottom. If we don't, then again, it's all good. We'll wait for the right opportunities to take a trade, and then we'll take it from there. Before anything else too, I kind of want to look at news tomorrow. Do we have anything for tomorrow? We have no news tomorrow, so should be a very interesting end to the week. So again, we have no engulfing candles just yet, so I think we might call it there for the day, to be honest. I don't want to be at this point, right? STP I'm gonna turn off since, or AU I'm gonna turn off since STP was already hit, right? So EU, we're still kind of waiting to see what price wants to do, still waiting for breaks. GU, again, price just moving sideways, waiting to see what price wants to do. US 30, same thing, price just moving sideways, waiting to see what price wants to do. S&P, we'll see. Price gave us not a valid engulfing candle, but it gave us a nice little red candle to the bottom side, so would be interesting to see what price is gonna want to do here for S&P. So again, the traders going short who stop losses got hit early, right? Because price ended up giving them a higher high, just gave them another entry point here going short. So once again, for S&P and US 30, we have the traders who have their pending orders going long at the fib retracement, we're at the 23.6, 38.2, and then we also have the short sellers waiting for this pullback into the engulfing candle to then continue going short. So we'll see how price continues to develop. USD CAD still at the top, just waiting for that valid break of structure of the highs. We still don't have a valid break. All of these candles are still testing the zone. And then once again, Bitcoin, we're kind of just waiting to see what price wants to do here. Again, no valid break of structure. These candles are all testing the zone. So we will see what price wants to do. Alright guys, I think we're gonna call it here for today. Again, most of these pairs, they're looking good, right? Euro USD, however, for example, we're still making lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So wanted to see a break above the zone of consolidation. That's the first confirmation, right? We still don't have that break yet. That's the first confirmation that price is going to continue going up, but we also want to start seeing price giving us higher highs and higher lows to then continue, right? So EU, we're going to skip through it. GU, same thing, lower low, lower high, lower low. Price is just moving sideways. I'm waiting for that break of structure above. That's going to be the first solid confirmation, right? The second confirmation is going to be once we start making higher highs and higher lows. So GU, once again, just going to put it aside. I'm not going to force any trades. US 30, again, waiting to see what price wants to do. Right, price is still giving us lower low, lower high, lower low. We're in a lower high. Does price want to continue to go into a lower low? Does price want to give us the bullish flag post pattern entry to continue going long? Right now we have no clue. We have no idea. Price hasn't really given us any solid confirmations for that just yet. USD CAD, very similar to the other pairs, just still moving sideways in the zone consolidation. Still no break of the highs, no break of the lows. Just waiting it out, waiting to see what price wants to do. And then Bitcoin, very similar again. Price just moving sideways. No break of the highs, no break of the lows. Price just moving sideways. So we'll come back tonight for the isolation session from 7 to 8 p.m. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Any other pairs you guys want me to go over, let me know. Anything you guys want me to explain, let me know. If not, then again, we'll be done for today and we'll be back tonight.